Frozen Mine. Or Forzen? Forzen Mine? That was misspelled. Or possibly just being weird. But yeah, Forzen Mine. Mine. Okay. Don't have any... No, I don't have any wall cleaning powers. That hurts me! Good to know. Alright, I'm not sure I'm enamored with the mostly solid frost. I like the background, though. It very much reminds me of Echo the Dolphin. Just makes me wonder if it comes from, like, a... That hurts me, right. Comes from a Genesis game, maybe. No, it says Forzen, not Frozen. I wonder if that was a typo. Or if they're just being cute. It's beginning to just look like an ice world. Everyone loves a good ice world. No, I need to remember not to jump into those. Okay, I need to remember not to jump into those either. There's an Eerie sneaking up on me. I'll just chill down here. Yeah, I'm not bonkers about the fog. Like, I can very barely see through it. Like, barely. Is this Toho music? It sounds Toho-y. Actually, this probably is a Hooded Edge port of something that he snuck a Toho song into. No, it sounded more like Mega Man X if it was Hooded Edge. Not his style. Alright. In the off chance that that's a troll thing. Nope. It in fact was not. Well, that wasn't helpful. I mean, Midway's still helpful, but you know, the part where I lost all my power-ups wasn't. Alright, so this is Ghosts. And the level has just gotten better right now, clearly. I like the spike just hanging out right there, just in case. In case we need to increase the danger. We could have added a second fish and boo. I think that might have added some danger. But we'll see. Alright, so now it's a haunted train. That's kind of cool. I do like a good haunted train. Yeah, this is kind of cute, actually. Haunted ice train. Not something I thought I'd put together today, but hey, we got one. Jump. I couldn't see him. Must have sounded real eerie. But thankfully, there's an abundance of power-ups in this level. Which helps with the fact that I can't see most of the level. Oh, that was mean. This is not my favorite combination of things ever. Oh, I thought I was down there already. Whoops. Yeah, he doesn't do unsampled audio much. It's true. I mean, usually Hooded Edge is Mega Man X style instrumentation. And at some point, even if it makes no effing sense, he includes some sort of, like, Toho motif in it. That's usually Hooded Edge's MO. Yeah, this spike here, I love it. But yeah, this part is really hard to see. I'm not sure I'm enamored with it. Like, I like the concept. Haunted Ghost Train, Ice Ghost Train is a cute concept. Like, but the combination of things... And those are vanilla boo rings, by the way, which means that they despawn in whatever position they were in, as opposed to the position you place them. So, depending upon which boo ring is which, and the other boo rings I interact with, it can make this a lot harder or a lot easier. As you can see, we're going for a lot harder. Not a huge fan of seeing vanilla boo rings with tight setups, because most people don't deal with that problem. Some people do deal with the problem. Oh, excuse me. Dang it. I don't need what's in this box. I need what's in this box. I was hoping I could outrun the scroll. Like, basically get far enough that the ghosts were no longer going to affect me. I'm gonna run out of lives. Yeah, no, it's chilly in here. That's why the ghosts are making me sneeze. But yeah, I feel like if you have an auto-scroll, you need to make sure you're using the boos that don't inherit their position from the last position they were at. Or the boo rings. There was a level in OLDC, second OLDC, was one of the first levels I judged, and quite literally there was a section that was impossible to do because the hacker had tested it in Lunar Magic's built-in emulator, which is okay. It's not great. It's got problems, and it resets the positions of the boo rings, doesn't remember them. But the positions of the boo rings will be remembered every time you restart the level. It's the thing boo rings do. So you either need to reset them back to position using SimASM or find a better boo ring, I guess. I assume there's got to be like an auto-resetting boo ring that you can always define the angle of rotation of with respect to some point. Yeah, I wasn't going to make that. But like the first time through here was a lot easier because the boo rings were in a nice position, and now they are not. Of course, I'm not like a terrible player, so I can do this. Doesn't make me happy though. Alright, so here's the start of the spawn. Didn't see that one, okay. No. No, I can't get that. Oh, I was just at the end of that spawn. Okay, cool. Oh, that's an orb. Huh. That's not how I expected to end. I guess it makes sense. It was frozen mine. That was the concept here, wasn't it? So that makes sense you'd find the final object in a mine cart at the bottom past the frozen train. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know what I was expecting. Or FORZEN mine. Yeah, Lunar Magic is a built-in emulator. It's not great, and I don't think it supports SA1, if I last recall. It does work. Like, you can play it, but like it doesn't support everything necessarily the correct way. I don't think Fusia put a lot of work into it. My vague understanding. I haven't used it, so I can't begrudge it or say it's good, but I don't think it's high up there in terms of accuracy compared to using Messen or Ares, Beast Nest, whatever variant of that you want to use. This level was a little bit messy. There were parts, like, really, I just couldn't see for big chunks of the Ghost Train. There was that extra spike that was just kind of hanging out in the middle of nowhere. Just out in the air, just floating Muncher style. See the tab and file tab, but when you try it never works. I don't know how that works. I think you might have to set it up first, but I can't speak to it. I've never used it. But yeah, just like this level was here. It had some nice bits. I love the concept of the Ghost Train, I think, more than the execution, in part because of the fog. The fog's just really hard to see through. And when you were dealing with white sprites behind using color math with a white thing, it's just hard to see them. So, I don't know. Interesting level. Whenever you edit something, yeah, the smart move is to edit it or to test it in a different emulator.